What is up, guys? Today we are here and we are going to be learning about simple triggers in this video because my friend asked me to do this because they wanted to know about the move trigger, but I also thought, honestly, I think people would probably like this content if they don't know what they do. So let's start out with the first one. Color. This one's really simple. All you gotta do is you can turn it to touch trigger. You can turn it to spawn trigger. So what touch trigger does is whenever you touch it, the color will change. So we'll change this to the color ID will be background just for so look, it'll change it. You can change the move time. I just got a Discord notification nobody cares about. Never mind. So you can make the fade time, I don't know, 100 is a little bit too much. You can make it slower, you can make it touch trigger so it does that. Or you could also do not touch trigger. Just keep it like that. And so it'll do it when your X position passes the little thing right here. So it'll do that. And yeah, so anyways, that is how you use the background trigger. You can do it for ground 1. You can set it to the player color 1. So it'll change the player color 1, which you see is that color. Or you could go all the way back. You could change it. It'll go to player color 2, which is this green, and it's pretty cool. Anyways, moving on. I mean, there's some other stuff like I don't know what that is, but yeah, color ID, you can do ground, you can do all this. And now let's go on to the next one. So this one's a little bit more complicated. So, my sister over here is eating an apple in the background, if you notice that sound. Okay, so okay, guys, sorry I forgot to add this one part in my video, but anyways, so you see that thing called easing and it says none. Well, anyways, you can change that so that when it moves into something, it kind of does a weird thing. Like if you ever played Slaughterhouse, you know how the monsters slowly go in? That's it kind of looks creepy. That's you use bounce in out for that. But anyways, yeah, back to the video just so you know. Let's go. So move time is the same as the one for background. It's how long it'll take to do something. But this is a little bit more complicated. As you can see, there's a lot more stuff. So let's say you're trying to make a boss fight. I'm too lazy to make actually something that'll follow you. But say you want it to follow you. So say you want this block to follow your screen, and you want it to follow your icon at this position and keep moving back at the same rate, kind of like. Anyways, so we'll have to group this. So since there's no other groups, we'll put 1, and now we'll go in here, and we'll say target 1, and now we could say target X. So when we cross this, it'll stay in X, but it's only for 50, I don't know, half a second or something. So it's bump it up to 100, so it'll be longer. So here it'll just follow your X position. You can always do follow your X and Y position. So it'll do this, which looks kind of cursed. But you can always do only follow Y position, which also is cursed. And anyways, to the other way, if you want it just to move somewhere, say we want it to move somewhere in only 2 seconds. So we want it to move 10 blocks up. So this is weird how this works. 10 blocks wouldn't just be 10. It goes in units of 1 equals a tenth of a block movement. So if you put 10, it'll only go up 1 block. So say we want it to move X, which would be this way, 10, so it'll slowly move there. Oh, did I copy and paste something? Bro, pigs. My sister has guinea pigs and they're really loud, so just ignore that. Also, they don't like each other. So we want this to be automatic. Boom. Boom, it'll go automatic. You can make it slower. X goes this way, negative X goes this way, Y goes this way, negative Y goes this way. And to put in negatives, you literally just type in your keyboard negative. So we could just put negative Y, so it'll move that, X, it'll move that way. and stuff. So that's all about move trigger. Pulse trigger, say we get in here and we get this block. Now we don't like the bland, say we don't like the bland white color. Now we have to group this again. So we got to make sure there's no other groups that'll interfere with this one. So if you still have the move trigger, you can delete it if you're like, testing that with us. But you can always just hit next free, which will bring it to the next group that's completely free of anything. So now we hit 1. Now we'll have pulse, and you have to hit group. Then group ID 1, or you can do channel, but I don't even know what that is. Now we pick the color. Let's do, it'll go, say this. I don't know what that, just red. Now we say you want it to fade in or fade out, or you say how long you want it to hold the color. But I always like no fade in, no hold, just a little bit of fade out. So it'll look like a little pulse, like right here, boom, and then it goes right back out. So that's pretty cool, and yeah, that's all about that trigger. That trigger is easy to learn. Alpha trigger, this also is really easy to learn. There's only 3 things you can mess with. Basically, say you want boss. Is it like you move? No, that's stupid. Just a show. Let's say you want these blocks to be like kind of hard level because like, you don't see them. Like actually, no, so just say now. Let's go. This one we'll have it group 1 because I have nothing else. Or if you have something else, just hit next free. And we go to alpha, and now we're gonna trigger group 1. So if we want the opacity to say be low, but you can still see it. So see, it'll fade, but it's like you can still see it. Or you can just go completely down and in 0 time. So immediately when you click that, yep, it's off. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a better understanding of these triggers. See ya. Like for a part 2. Bye. Like and subscribe. Bye.